and gentlemen, my name is MasterOfRoflness, and I'm here to give you guys a Planetary Annihilation cast between Liquius and BurntCustard. Who is over there? BurntCustard being the ever-sexy orange trunk commander, putting down his little beach volleyball and putting on some SPF 1000 against the radiating heat of the sun. Whereas Liquius over here is just sitting down in a minor park, making himself a little bit of a picnic. Energy plants, metal extractors alike. Oh, it's gonna be a nice picnic for Mr. BurntCustard and Liquius. Well, BurntCustard's in the beach and Liquius is in the picnic. But anyway, so both players right now, as you can see, you can already see two different things happening right now. And I'd like to address this. One, Liquius is in one of the most unfair spawns I have ever seen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, blah, 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 blah. Look how many metal extractors he has at the start. Holy fucking shit. What? What? That's crazy. And look how many metal extractors BurntCustard has. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? Against 15? I don't know about this. This looks unfair as fuck. Now, to BurntCustard's advantage, he is far away from Liquius, so he could spread out with a ton of fabricators to go across the map, maybe go over here, as well as over here and over here, to try and alleviate some of his metal extractor burdens, and maybe even over here as well. But the starting off max points that Liquius has is just crazy. This is crazy good. I just have to tell them right now. And I just have to kind of just point out that right now both players are in a severe disadvantage, and honestly should really restart. Docks and Fabricator are coming out from BurntCustard, and right now you really want to go Docks first and then the Fabricator. Docks to just kind of deny your opponent's early expansions, as well as to protect your early expansions, which is obviously very, very good for both players. Well, for your army. Not both players. It would be good for both players. I mean, Liquius over here, he would rather have just, you know, no Doxes coming after him than Doxes. I mean, come on. Who wants to see a rampaging Mongol horde stab you in the throat, for God's sakes? He's going for 3 Fabricators at the start, and he's probably going to spend on a shit ton of metal extractors while his commander builds the energy plants. So he's going to go for a very fast sort of economic buildup with just a massive amount of Fabricators. So you know what could be done right now for BurntCustard? He could just build a ton of Doxes and maybe rush at Liquius' base. Or maybe build a really, really fast missile turret or laser turret over here, just so that he just annihilates Liquius' early on defenses as well as his economic structures, and just sort of stop his expansion, because that's what BurntCustard needs to do. He needs to stop Liquius' expansion right now, because his expansion building, it's off the charts. He could just go crazy. And also Liquius has a ton of good expansions over here and over here to utilize as well. So something needs to be done about Liquius. Something just needs to be done, because his metal extractors are just too much. I already said unfair spawns, but let's see what the players do. Firefly coming out from BurntCustard. If he sees this base, I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, if he does see the base, build a turret defense, stop this expansion, stop this area from being sort of built up, or this area, or this area. Maybe stop this area. You know, that's that type of stuff. Build a bunch of Doxes, build a bunch of ants, attack some positions. Really, that's what he should be doing. One bot factory is being built, and another air factory is being built as well. So, you know, players are going for similar builds, bot and air factory, which means that both players are kind of understanding the importance of air superiority right now, and they're going for those fast interceptors, going for those fast bombers in order to destroy each other. Now, BurntCustard has built his air factory first, so what he should do is build an interceptor right now, or 2 interceptors, and just hover them over the air factory that could build any bombs. Whoopsie! How unprofessional of me. Okay, so I forgot to actually just exit out of the TeamSpeak server we were on, so that was my complete fault. Now, unfortunately for Destiny, which is a pro StarCraft 2 player who's playing in Planetary Annihilation right now, who's actually trying to promote the game, he's going to have a rough time as the members of Realm are going to try and stop him. Anyway, so as we can see, Doc's being destroyed by BurntCustard's forces over here, and so far it seems like BurntCustard will be able to expand to this area no problemo. And if he does contain Liquius, then Liquius will be at a severe disadvantage. Because even though Liquius does have a lot of metal extractors, if he's contained, if anybody's ever contained in Planetary Annihilation, it's just a bad sign. So if BurntCustard continues to expand out and stop Liquius's expansions over here as well as over here, then BurntCustard is going to do just fine. But maybe this Dox will be able to see the 2 fabricators coming out, which will be a problem. So, as I was about to say, what BurntCustard could have done beforehand is build a interceptor over here and just have these two, have like 2 of his interceptors sort of camp over the air factory and just kind of stop any of Liquius's production of air units being built over there. But seems like he will not be doing that right now. Liquius is going to attack some of BurntCustard's metal extractors and maybe even these 2 fabricators, unless the fabricators decide to actually walk into the center of this fucking bullets. Then honestly that's not gonna work. No, it's double kill, triple kill, overkill. Oh god, that was bad. Liquius, you devil, you murdered 2 innocent children that didn't even know where they were. So Liquius was able to kill 2 of BurntCustard's fabricators and 2 of his metal extractors. It's going to do 1 of 2 things. One is going to push back BurntCustard's expansion over here, as well as just hamper his fabricators, which is all around really, really bad. Liquius is moving out his commander. That's very interesting. As well as BurntCustard, we might see an early commander battle, which if both players do have a battle between the commanders, sorry about that. Liquius will have an advantage because of the fabricator spam that he has going on. But who knows? Who knows? So Liquius's expanding building isn't being stopped at all, which is really, really bad. Really, really bad. BurntCustard, you need to stop that. You need to stop that expansion right now. He needs to start building base defenses on his metal extractors as well. 1 base defense over here can stop any of Liquius's pushes on the South Pole, so he should really be doing that. However, he is 1 step ahead of him. Liquius is going ahead and just killing off BurntCustard's metal extractors one after another, so that's something to keep in mind. Now, I do believe that what BurntCustard should be focusing on right now in this game is sort of expanding right now, containing his expansions with the use of missile turrets, as well as stopping Liquius's expansions, and not by using air units. He should really be building out interceptor after interceptor after interceptor, and using doxes in order to push down these base defenses. Now, there is a proxy vehicle factory contingent being built over here, which is probably really good for Liquius. He's going to be able to build a ton of fabricators. These fabricators will be able to build turrets, and the turrets will be able to push back BurntCustard's base. And honestly, BurntCustard needs as much base territory as he possibly can. Commanders coming out, and they're going to come in and stop this production, stop this massive buildup of evil Liquius scum and purple beings. Liquius should also send forward some of his fighters to go ahead and scout out BurntCustard's base. We do see a contingent of ants fighting off some of BurntCustard's forces, but probably what's going to happen is Liquius is going to be pushed back, maybe being able to kill 1 factory, but not doing too much damage, as he can't really do too much damage as the factories just have too much health. We do see that the commanders are facing off, but the BurntCustard's commander is just having a ton of more advantages due to the fact that the fabricators that he has on it are actually healing him up. But right now, Liquius will now have the advantage due to the fact that he has 3 fabricators healing it, whereas BurntCustard's commander just has 1 fabricator. Now, what BurntCustard needs to do is send in some units to help out his commander, so that he can finish off BurntCustard's commander a lot faster. 6 fabricators are now being built to deal with the massive push that BurntCustard is forcing onto his opponent. And we can just see the massive power that these fabricators have. Like, they're just not giving a fuck. But bombers coming out from BurntCustard will be able to annihilate some fabricators, but a missile turret is being built in order to stop that. Liquius is continuing to expand and attack some of BurntCustard's expansions, which is really, really good. He should really be expanding over here and over here. Now that he knows that BurntCustard is expanding over here and over here, he should just continue expanding. He should also use these doxes to stop the fabricator buildup over here, as well as the metal extractor over here. Because honestly, if he doesn't do that, then, you know, he's just going to fall behind. He just needs to continue having that advantage that he's had for quite some time. He just needs to continue hampering on BurntCustard's base, as well as just continue to push and expand. And he right now has that position. He can expand to as many places as he wants. He's basically like China. He can just go all out and crazy. As well, he has enough doxes that are unprovoked and uncontested to just go in and wreak complete havoc over BurntCustard's expansions. Now we can see a push coming out from BurntCustard as well as by Liquius. Liquius needs to keep these fabricators alive. If he doesn't keep the fabricators alive, bad things are going to happen. It's a battle between the commanders right now. Any D-guns are potentially just a kill blow that's needed right now. Thank God for the interceptors that Liquius has, because without these interceptors, just a nice bombing run from BurntCustard can definitely annihilate any advantage that Liquius had. Both commanders are still pelting each other to death. The fabricators aren't coming in to heal the commander for some reason. Liquius commander, you need to go in and kill these fabrication bots before they're able to heal up their own commander. In fact, what Liquius really needs is some bombers. So if BurntCustard doesn't continuously heal up his own commander, he will be at a severe disadvantage. And one D-gun, there's one D-gun, that's all it takes to end this painful exchange between the commanders. Already, we see that both commanders are just not yielding to each other right now. This is going to be a pretty close game. One fabricator does go down, but the massive ant horde is coming. The Mongol hordes will save the day. Will they be able to destroy most of the fabricators? Yes, they will. Yes, they will. 3, 4 fabricators just went down, and a massive amount of the commander's health is actually going down. He's going to be able to whittle down the commander if he just continues firing. Continue firing. Oh my god, the laser tower just in the nick of time, being able to destroy a majority of these ants. The fabricators are now changing their targets to heal up this commander. Oh, this is really close. Fabricators are going down. The push is continuing. Liquius can actually lose this. One bombing one, that's all it takes, and the continuous fire from the ants as well as the commander will be able to annihilate this. It's GG! It's GG! Oh my god! Liquius was at such a good advantage, being able to expand all over the place, contesting and destroying a lot of BurntCustard's bases, and yet, that split second change from the ants going from attacking Liquius's base to attacking the commander was what won the day. Nice laser tower defense save. BurntCustard to save the day. I'm at a loss for words. I'm really sorry. God. That was a good game. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.